Many years later, we meet Acell. Of course, Acell doesn't remember the story how I remember it. But I'm going to tell you the truth, the absolute truth. I promise. Fast forward. So family and friends, we go to New Orleans for a Halloween party.
New Orleans, it's laid back. Like, there's a reason why it's called Big Easy.
Ryan's underage, we sneak him in. We're having a good time, we're drinking. And I see somewhat pretty girl, not too pretty. She looks underage, by the way, so I'm like, perfect. Ryan's underage, she's underage. At least they have the age in common. Ryan's dancing next to her, but he doesn't see her. I point her out to him, and I tell him, start dancing. I'm like, dance with her, Ryan. So they start dancing. It's a great night. As the night goes on, gets to the end of the night, I'm like, Ryan, kiss her, Ryan.
I've been telling Ryan to relax.
And I also like to thank Acell because she's probably the only person in this world that will marry my brother Ryan.
Let me just tell y'all the story when Ryan asked for my blessing. And he told me I was the first one that he asked.
I turn around, I start dancing. I turn back around. And they're kissing on the dance floor. Ryan and Acell just kissing, just met. They have their hands all over each other. I'm like, man. Two months later, they're in New York together. They really don't know each other. They're in New York on a vacation.
Jenny and actually Sal is the reason, biggest factor why I think like Ryan and I are together, really.
Marriage is a gift. Ryan, today you will give yourself completely to Acell. And Acell, today, you will give yourself completely to Ryan. And it is for every day from this day forward.
Dear Mommy, I love you, Mommy. I miss you. Make sure your dress won't get dirty. Mommy, I love you, so don't forget me ever.
Ryan, you're my little brother, but I look up to you. And I pray to God that one day He blesses me with what you have. Ever since you were a child, you never gave up. Even when it was easiest to give up, you didn't. We talked many long nights, we cried, we've had many fights, most of that I won. We were there for each other when we needed it the most, and we still are. And I say it all the time. If you look at the numbers, if you look at statistics, you're not supposed to be the successful, bro. You broke the cycle, and I love you, bro.
Our newly wedded couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Cipriano.
The long wait is finally over. All the stress. To my sister, I love you so much. Ryan, you've always been the brother. I've always welcomed you with open arms. And I thank your family for welcoming my sister. Thank you guys so much. Let's get the party started.
And You know, there are many other stories and reasons I could think of where Acell should have ran, but she didn't. You know, fast forward to many more great nights and moments that Ryan and Acell spent together. Next thing you know, Acell's pregnant. I don't know how that happened, but she just, I don't know the process.
What makes a marriage is what follows this day. What makes a marriage is what you do tomorrow, the next day, the next week, following months, years. God's love gives joy, a joy that is lasting and complete. When you love each other the way God wants you to love each other, your love will be complete. Your joy will be complete. And that is marriage. You will give yourself completely to each other.
Blessed are you who fear the Lord, who walk in his ways. For you shall eat the fruit of your handiwork. Blessed shall you be and favored. Your wife shall be like a fruitful vine in the recesses of your home. Your children like olive plants around your table. Behold, thus is the man blessed who fears the Lord.
Anyways, he's excited, he's scared, he's all kinds of mixed emotions. But I knew that no matter what, he wouldn't fold. He never did. Not when we were kids, and definitely not now with a woman like Acell by his side. But honestly, I'm more proud of the bad times you've been through, because neither one of you folded. You never gave up, you kept pushing for what you truly believed in. And that's love. I'd just like to leave you with a couple words that Jenny always told me. Just live in the moment. Live in the moment. Enjoy the time you have, because as we know, time is precious. And remember that no moment is too big for either of you, especially with each other by your side. I thank you for everything, and I love you both, and of course, Isabella. Raise your glasses, and let's drink to the new Mr. and Mrs. Cipriano.
The sacrament of marriage is not just living together, it is much more beautiful. It is Jesus united with and blessing the couple. There are three people in this sacrament of marriage: the couple and God. And that is marriage.